Hello, I'm Governor Ralph Northam, and I'm here with Virginia First Lady Pamela Northam. Thank you for joining us today as we honor the outstanding work accomplished by our awardees. Ensuring that our state government delivers high-quality services and does so efficiently largely depends on the hardworking, competent, and professional workforce who diligently respond to the needs of the people they serve every day. The talent and unwavering commitment of individuals at all levels of state government is one of the many reasons you are the most important and valuable resources to our communities. The Governor's Honor Awards are about celebrating excellence in state government and expressing our gratitude for all of Virginia's state workers. And even though we can't celebrate your achievements in person right now, we wanted to take a moment to thank you for embodying the finest examples of achievement in public service.
It's a privilege to speak to you all today, and thank you for your extraordinary service and dedication to the people of Virginia. As we travel the Commonwealth, we've met Virginians working in a variety of jobs at many different institutions. It's obvious that the deep commitment and connection employees feel to their jobs is vitally important. It's important to the employee, and it's important to the people they serve. It reflects your outstanding devotion to the success of your organization. Your achievements speak volumes about your dedication, and we are grateful for the opportunity to recognize them today.
And while we wish we could be with you face to face, I want to personally thank each and every one of you for demonstrating just how important and purpose-driven serving our Commonwealth really is. Your efforts are truly making a difference and building a stronger Virginia. This has been a challenging year for everyone, but you continue to reach beyond yourselves to improve the lives of your fellow Virginians and help people stay safe and healthy amid an unprecedented public health crisis. I have always said that Virginia is the best state in the best country, and it is in part due to the tremendous state employees like you that consistently rise to the occasion, both in trying times like these and in less challenging ones.
With support from our partners at Virginia Credit Union, we have sent packages that include a certificate, personal letter from the governor, a Virginia gift basket, and more. We hope that these tokens of appreciation are reminders that your work is valued and admired by your colleagues, your executive teams, and our administration, in addition to the communities that you serve.
So on behalf of a grateful Commonwealth, thanks for all that you do and congratulations on your achievements. We look forward to welcoming you to the Executive Mansion to celebrate your award as soon as it's safe to do so.
Now, we're pleased to turn things over to Chief of Staff Clark Mercer and Secretary of Administration Kiana Connor to help share the stories of your success.
Well, thank you, Governor Northam. It's an honor to participate in this special ceremony, and I am so impressed with the work done by the groups I'm here to help recognize today. And I apologize in advance if any names are mispronounced. The first award is for the Administration of Excellence. This honor goes to employees who positively impacted efficiencies and alignment, transforming the culture of the Commonwealth of Virginia, significantly reducing overhead costs, and improving strategic processes. This year's award goes to the Virginia Department of Conservation and Recreation's Continuity of Operations Administrative Team of Laura Ellis, Chris Cole, Dave Nudek, Michael Harrell, Christina Garcia, Kathy Cook-Jones, and Micah Fairchild. DCR manages the Virginia State Parks and Natural Area Preserves. At the outset of the pandemic, leadership realized that citizens could enjoy safe, outdoor recreational activities. Since March 2020, the agency has remained at an operational level that is 200% higher than normal. There has been no disruption to DCR public services thanks to the quick implementation of the Continuity of Operations Plan by these key individuals. And thanks to them, the public has enjoyed continued access to public land and water areas for outdoor recreation and mental health. Congratulations, Laura, Chris, Dave, Michael, Christina, Kathy, and Micah. Our second award is for heroism. This award goes to employees who voluntarily risk their life in the line of duty. This category also recognizes employees who demonstrate exceptional heroism by exhibiting outstanding judgment or courage in an emergency, or displaying meritorious action to prevent injury or loss of life, or preventing damage to or loss of property in the Commonwealth of Virginia. The 2020 award recipients are from the Nursing Leadership Team at the Department of Behavioral Health and Developmental Services. This team includes Andrea Tipton, Melissa Miles, Heidi Caraway, Kennedy Elbow, Laura Benson, Sampreet Dadwal, and Earl Williams. These nurses risked exposure to COVID-19 to provide care to our most vulnerable and challenging patients, putting care for others above their personal safety. They demonstrated consistent leadership, optimism, teamwork, and risk mitigation to lead their staff through unprecedented challenges at the Northern Virginia Mental Health Institute. This group remained focused on patient and staff safety, kept senior leaders informed daily about changing health guidelines, developed a plan to cohort patients, minimize staff floating, coordinating with the local health department to procure COVID test kits, and organized the testing of every patient and staff in the facility. These employees not only excelled in their roles, but they each went above and beyond to ensure the safety of all within the hospital. Congratulations and thank you to Andrea, Melissa, Heidi, Kennedy, Laura, Sunpreet, and Earl. The next Governor's Award is for Diversity, Inclusion, and Outreach. This award recognizes employees who demonstrate exceptional commitment to the value of diversity, inclusion, and outreach, showing significant progress in influencing the workplace demographics of an agency and enhancing access to Commonwealth of Virginia services for the communities we serve. 3 agencies share in the 2020 award: the Virginia Department of Health, Virginia Department of Emergency Management, and the Department of Small Business and Supplier Diversity for the Health Equity Work Group and Equity Leadership Task Force work. These groups' key members include Dr. Janice Underwood, Curtis Brown, Sable K. Nelson Dyer, Alacia Hackett, Dr. Lauren Powell, Dr. Rebecca Vargas Jackson, and Karen Brim. These groups create a pilot program for localities to reform their own local unified command to enhance health equity and support their most vulnerable residents. 65 municipalities have joined that program so far. These local governments receive masks, hand sanitizer, public health information, and it's translated in the top languages spoken in their region. Health equity training, data analysis and distribution plans for the PPE, and support in planning local testing events. As of November 9th, 800,000 masks and nearly 700,000 bottles of hand sanitizer have been distributed to the Virginia residents who need it the most. The task force also helped integrate health equity training into the state COVID-19 Unified Command and thread equity principles in the Commonwealth's vaccination plan to effectively serve all communities. Thank you and congratulations to Janice, Curtis, Sable, Alacia, Lauren, Rebecca, and Karen. Our next award is for employees who demonstrate an innovative spirit. Employees are recognizing for creating something new, improving existing technology or process, or adapting a tried and true idea to a new context. This year's winners come from the Department of Wildlife Resources in partnership with the Virginia Department of Transportation for their HRBT Seabird Nesting Colony Project. This project was executed by Rebecca Gwynn, David Norris, Ruth Botcher, Stephen Living, and Chief Deputy Commissioner of VDOT, Robert Carey, who played an integral role in coordinating the efforts between the two agencies. As part of the Hampton Roads Bridge tunnel expansion, the largest seabird colony in Virginia was displaced from South Island, eliminating the nesting habitat of over 25,000 nesting migratory seabirds, including one of the state's threatened species and several species listed in the Virginia Wildlife Action Plan as being in greatest need of conservation. Moving a colony of this size had never been attempted before. In addition, the project had to be accomplished in less than 3 months, during the COVID-19 pandemic no less, before the birds began to return to the area to begin nesting. In this short time, the colony was successfully relocated to Ripraps Island, and this critical nesting area was preserved. In addition, the effort has shown Virginia to be a leader in state protection of migratory birds. Thank you on behalf of Virginia and the seabirds you protected, Rebecca, David, Ruth, Stephen, and Robert. Our final group award today is in the new category of pandemic response. This honor goes to individuals and teams who have demonstrated an exceptional level of accomplishment in furthering the mission of the Commonwealth of Virginia during the COVID-19 pandemic. This recognition is for the Virginia Department of Education staff leading the Recover, Redesign, Restart initiative, known as RRR for Virginia schools. The team includes Dr. Linda Revilla, Dr. Linda Wallinger, Maribel Samira, Dr. Kristen Harris, Timothy Nuthall, Jen Nurse, and Sandra Kerwood. In the spring of 2020, the Virginia Return to Learn Task Force was created to develop a comprehensive guidance document to help division leaders create strong reopening plans for the 2020-21 school year amidst the COVID-19 pandemic. The state and local collaboration covered every facet of school operations, finances, instruction, health, and mental health, and provided divisions with practical considerations and recommendations. The RRR initiative was a direct fulfillment of Virginia's shared mission to advance equitable and innovative learning. It reflects countless hours and the deep expertise of a wide variety of VDOE staff who went above and beyond their typical scope of work to meet the pressing needs of local school division leaders, administrators, and teachers. Thank you for rising to meet this moment, Linda R., Maribel, Linda W., Christine, Timothy, Jen, and Sandra. A big congratulations to all of our group awardees. Now, the Secretary of Administration, Kiana Connor, will tell us more about the stories of our individual honorees.
Thank you, Chief Mercer. I'm thrilled to tell you about the feats that our individual winners have accomplished in service to our citizens today. We have 6 awardees who represent some of the finest examples of public service. Our first award goes to 2020's Champion of Change, which recognizes employees who advocate, promote, and institute a change that aligns with the agency's vision and motivates employees towards elevating organizational performance. Alana Tucker from the Virginia Department of Social Services is this year's awardee. To help Virginians achieve safety, independence, and overall well-being, the Division of Child Support Enforcement provides services to over 300,000 families and adds nearly $650 million to the household resources of children across the Commonwealth annually. In response to the multiple challenges of continuing uninterrupted delivery of child support enforcement services, while making immediate pandemic-induced alterations to our in-person availability and managing an increased demand for certain services due to the economic crisis, Alana Tucker led numerous service delivery innovations that included enabling customer service representatives to take thousands of calls from home, allowed hundreds of parents who became unemployed to receive a prompt review and adjustment of their child support payment amount, and provided thousands of customers with the option of contacting us via text message and sending documents to us electronically. Rather than approaching the changes as temporary responses, Alana has been a visionary of permanent and truly transformational service delivery. Congratulations, Alana. The Creative Customer Service Award recognizes employees who have demonstrated an exceptional level of accomplishment and innovation in serving their customers in the execution of the mission of the Commonwealth of Virginia. Virginia Tech's Joe Griffiths is the 2020 awardee. Creative customer service is not just a job responsibility for Joe. It has been his passion and organizing principle. During his 10 years as the director of Hoagie Passport Services, also known as HPS, and more than 20 years with Virginia Tech. HPS provides official identification cards and credentials that permit authorized access to university services and facilities, manages student dining accounts in the university dining centers, and maintains individual debit accounts for use in various vendor locations on and off campus. With his unit servicing a diverse university community of students, faculty, and staff, there is a perpetually strong need for dynamic and creative customer service. Whether it is through technological innovations, leading through a global pandemic, or creating a more inclusive and engaged workplace, Joe is constantly demonstrating and reinventing the Virginia Tech motto that I may serve, which looks like in the university community. Thank you, Joe, for your valuable contribution to the student experience at Virginia Tech. The Courageous Leader Award recognizes employees who demonstrate the courage to make bold moves that transform their workplaces by improving the efficiency of state government services. Dr. Denise Toney of the Department of General Services is this year's Courageous Leader awardee. Under Dr. Toney's leadership, the Division of Consolidated Laboratory Services, known as DCLS, provided extensive and far-reaching support for the Commonwealth's COVID-19 response. DCLS activities supported the in-house testing of approximately 78,000 samples, materials for the collection of an additional 800,000 samples, and the distribution of over $1 million in materials to support point-of-care COVID-19 testing for an additional 30,000 patients. Dr. Toney led efforts to distribute testing resources to high-need communities, helped launch a critical public-private partnership to enhance public health testing capabilities beyond the current pandemic, and served as a subject matter expert in various capacities. Her actions over the past 6 months led members of the Governor's Testing Advisory Council to declare, "Leaders like Denise exemplify the Virginia way, and the Commonwealth is better for their service." Thank you, Denise, for your brave leadership through these challenging times. The next award for personal and professional excellence recognizes individuals and teams who have demonstrated an exceptional level of accomplishment in furthering the mission of the Commonwealth of Virginia in such program areas as scientific research, economic analysis, and other mission-related activity of the Commonwealth of Virginia. This year's award goes to Deborah Bundy Carpenter at the Virginia Department of Health. Mrs. Bundy Carpenter has worked successfully to establish multidisciplinary public health teams that protect and improve health within our communities. She promotes the practice of public health by leveraging the knowledge, skills, and abilities of multiple disciplines within the health department, and she is able to operationalize these teams efficiently and effectively to meet the needs of the community. Through mentoring, promoting continuous education, quality improvement, and teamwork, she has established an organizational structure that not only supports ongoing population health needs, but is also able to support the response to a global pandemic. Her ability to retain and build a competent and valued workforce and her dedication to public health, evidenced most recently by her continued service in response to the pandemic, directly supports the pillar goals of the agency. The foundation that she has established for public health nursing has proved successful for the district and has served as a model to be replicated within the agency. Congratulations and thank you for your many years of dedicated service, Deborah. Our next award is for public service, which recognizes employees who have made outstanding contributions by participating in or implementing community and public service projects that have made a beneficial and sustainable effect on the quality of community life for citizens in the Commonwealth. The award goes to the Department of Wildlife Resources, Mary Ellen Susie Galley. Mrs. Galley is the National Project Wild State Coordinator for the Virginia Department of Wildlife Resources, DWR. She became Virginia's Project Wild Coordinator in 1982, when the Commonwealth became the first Eastern state to become part of the effort to provide materials to Virginia educators. Project Wild was established to assist learners of all ages in developing awareness, knowledge, skills, and commitment resulting in responsible behavior, informed decisions, and constructive actions concerning wildlife and the environment upon which all life depends. For the past 20 years, Susie worked with the Virginia Natural School Recognition Program. She has applied for schools across Virginia to be recognized for their stewardship and environmental efforts. On average, over 61 schools representing over 30,000 students are recognized annually for their accomplishments. When it comes to the entire educational community of the Commonwealth and surrounding states, Susie serves on the education work group of the Chesapeake Bay program, focusing on wildlife and keeping Virginia on the forefront of the Mid-Atlantic region. Her commendable efforts over the past 38 years and devotion towards supporting excellence in education by increasing the environmental awareness and stewardship will forever leave a positive impact on future generations of teachers and students. Congratulations to you, Susie. Our final award for today is for support services, which recognizes employees who demonstrate an exceptional level of accomplishment in providing administrative support, whose dedication and contributions enhance administrative excellence. Earl Taylor from the Virginia Department of Health is the 2020 awardee. Mr. Taylor has demonstrated an exceptional level of service to the Crater community through his dedication to ensuring that testing sites are appropriately set up and traffic is efficiently routed through the testing stations. Earl is the first person to arrive at testing sites 3 days a week and is the last person to leave the sites. He sets up tents and tables, ensures materials such as gloves, masks, gowns, swabs, and forms are stocked at the testing stations, sanitizing them before and after testing clinics, assists with managing the flow of clients through the testing stations, organizes materials need for the next day of testing, and breaks down tents and tables after the work is done. His work is also extraordinary because he gives up his weekends to assist with Saturday clinics and performs all duties outside in blistering heat and in rainy, inclement weather. He took on those duties in March and has continued to support the Crater community in this capacity throughout the pandemic. Assisting with COVID-19 testing of symptomatic individuals in areas of need can be a daunting task, but Mr. Taylor volunteers weekly to ensure that Crater residents have access to sanitized stock testing stations and efficiently move through the testing site. A big congratulations to you, Earl. Finally, a huge thank you to all of our awardees. What you do every day for the Commonwealth is important, and it impacts the lives of your fellow Virginians. During these challenging times, we've seen how communities depend upon us to deliver services that help us live and work. It is truly an honor to have the opportunity to recognize your exemplary service, and we are grateful for your work on behalf of the Commonwealth of Virginia. Congratulations.